Hey guys! We're back again. As we promised, today we'll be reacting to King Taemin, his last release before he leaves us for 2 years to do his military service, which I can't believe.
I know, the time has blown by.
We all knew this day was going to come one day, but it just feels like it just came up so suddenly. But we are so excited that he dropped a mini album, which everyone was kind of surprised. We all assumed that Never Gonna Dance Again was going to be like his last. But this is such a treat. So he dropped a new mini album. He dropped a new music video, which we are going to watch right now. It's called Advice. We're wondering if it's going to possibly link back to his last couple of music videos, since SM is really building this whole storyline arc with Super M, Taemin, aespa. So let's see. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. All right.
Okay.
So let's count ourselves in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Black hands.
Very artsy.
Very artsy. Wow. Never get the keys to my lock. I like that. Wow. This is beautiful, this choreo.
Went into his eye.
Whoa. Oh wow, this outfit. Look at that. Hey. Ooh. I am loving this long hair. Oh, is he in heaven? Is he dead? Yes. Wow. Yes. Oh, this is beautiful. Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
That was so good. That was so good.
Wow. I mean, obviously, it's no surprise that Taemin killed it. In my opinion, I don't care if you say this is biased. Don't at me. Don't tweet me. Taemin is literally
the king. He's
the best soloist in the industry.
Yeah.
He is up there with like Boa, Rain, like just very few people. And I find especially with soloists in K-pop, they just like, in my opinion, don't tend to be as strong as the groups. So there's only a few of them that I really hold high. And Taemin is right up there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's literally going to be a hole in the industry while he's away in the army.
Right.
I love this. I still think Idea is my favorite. Of his recent releases, but this is definitely a close second. The music video was amazing, kind of continuing that high concept artsy look that he had in Idea. It's possible that's probably even the same director.
Yeah, I think it is.
But wow. I loved it. I love how he looks in this. Kind of a change of look for him with that long hair.
Mm-hmm. I loved how he included the piano.
Yes.
He's a big piano player, so it's very cool. He put in that classical mixed with like...
Yeah, and it's interesting that they seem to be kind of really pushing that because he played piano also in, I believe, one of the live stages of Don't Call Me.
Yes,
he did that piano interlude, so I'm so here for multi-instrumentalist, dancer, vocalist, writer, super matinee, everything. Taemin is everything. Literally, like, your faves love him, your faves look up to him,
want to be
him, your faves were influenced by him.
It's like, I want to be him. It's like, Taemin's just amazing.
Yeah. I don't, like, this is probably, like, the most biased review, but honestly, there's nothing bad I can say about this release.
He never puts out a bad release. Like, all his songs that he pushes out are just top tier, amazing.
Yeah, and he's constantly topping himself. Which I think is so important to do, like, as someone who, like, even when you get super famous, I feel like it doesn't mean that you should stop putting out quality stuff just because you know that whatever you put out, people will eat it up. I think that Taemin continuously is pushing his artistry, and as he gets older, I find he's just continuously finding what's 100% him, and every time he releases something, I just feel like I can't think of anyone else who would be able to release that song, which I think is so important. Like, when it comes to Taemin, nothing is generic, and I think that's what has given him this staying power, and the staying power that will keep him relevant for so many years.
It's just so cool also to see all the other idols who are obviously so influenced by him. We're seeing Kai, who's starting to do similar things, so it's just it's so cool to see, you know, these people paying either homage to Taemin or just clearly influenced. They're like, you know, heavily influenced by him. You know, it's showing he's gonna leave like a lasting impression on the K-pop industry.
And it's just so crazy to think that he's doing all this and he's literally only 27 years old, 28 years old. Like,
he's my age, which is insane. Like, I can't imagine being one of the biggest
it's like he's
had such a career.
His career feels like it's been a lifetime, but he's only like at his quarter life. I know.
It's insane. He's been able to accomplish so much at such a young age.
Yeah.
Like, that's hardly seen.
So I am just constantly excited for Taemin and everything he puts out. I'm been a fan for over a decade now, so
so excited, so proud.
So proud. We're going to miss him so much. But I think what's going to be really interesting in this next couple of years while he's away is I feel like companies are really going to try to push push artists that are similar to Taemin, because during this time when he's away,
there's going to be that hole.
So I think it's very interesting because male soloists are kind of a rare thing in K-pop, but I'm saying it now. I feel the next year we're going to see a lot of male soloists debut, because I think that companies think that, okay, now is a good time while Taemin is not there. So it's going to be really interesting to see what comes out of this.
Yeah.
And if any are going to be able to really measure up to Taemin, or... Yeah, I think it's going to be really interesting. I think we're going to see new faces, but I think we're also going to see a lot of guys having their solo debuts, like guys that are already in K-pop groups, people that we're already familiar with. I mentioned this on Twitter, but I'm really excited for Yugyeom's solo debut, Yugyeom from GOT7. Yugyeom is someone who has always kind of sort of reminded me of Taemin, not just like in not just kind of like looks wise, but also his kind artistry. Of in his artistry. And they're very different artists. They don't have like the same sound. Like Taemin, Yugyeom is definitely more R&B, but I think just in terms of a strong soloist, dance focused artist, Yugyeom is the first person who kind of comes to mind for me that I think is going to hit very big during this time while Taemin is away. And then it'll be very exciting when Taemin comes back to kind of see the mark he's left and the influence that he's put on the industry. So I think it's going to be really interesting. We are going to miss Taemin so much.
Yes, definitely.
It's not going to be the same without him, but he has such a rich discography that it's going to be so easy for us to obviously just go back to all his old stuff and just keep listening over and over again until he comes back. So Taemin fighting. We're going to see so much. We know that you are going to just come back stronger than ever. So yeah, that's it for today. Follow us on Twitter. We will continue sharing our thoughts about Taemin and all the exciting releases that are going on this month. It's so funny because we had originally only planned to react to NCT, but we're actually having quite a lot of fun with this. So so we'll definitely be back with more reactions. We have BTS's Butter coming out soon, and Hypin are also releasing another music video, so we're definitely going to react to that. And yeah, so stay tuned for that, and we will see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye. Bye.